Hello everyone, welcome to EduYourself. In this video, we are going to see how to associate same issue type scheme to multiple projects in Jira. Alright, in organizations maybe the standard issue type scheme needs to be used by a number of projects, right? The same kind of issue types for all the projects. So if we do that, definitely the data will always be used very less, right? So let's quickly navigate to the Jira instance. And now we do have multiple projects in Jira. If I click on view all projects, now we do have EduYourself, game designers, game developers, HR onboarding and Scrum project. Imagine for all these 5 projects, I would like to use a standard issue type scheme, which means the same set of issue types will be displayed whenever anyone tries to create the issues in their respective projects. Now, if I have a look at the HR onboarding, I can see only 4 issue types. And if I have a look at the game developers and if I have a look, I can see only 3. And maybe if I click on game designers and if I have a look, again it is 4, which means there is some kind of inconsistency. Imagine maybe due to any scenario, if we would like to use a same issue type scheme for multiple projects, it might be for all the 5 projects, or it might be for any 2 projects, or even it might be for 4 or 5 projects. How we can associate a single issue type scheme for a number of projects is going to be this video. Alright, now in this example, since we are talking about all the 5 projects, I quickly would like to navigate to the issue type scheme page in the project level. Sorry, always I want to give one of the tip. We will not be able to associate the issue type scheme when it comes to team managed project. Always remember, I really would not like to involve the project EduYourself in this example. Imagine the game designers, game developers, HR onboarding and the Scrum project. I would like to take into consideration only the company managed projects. Now quickly let's open one of the project game designers and let's navigate to the project settings and let's have a look at the issue type scheme currently being used by the game designers project. It is GD Scrum issue type scheme. In the same way, in the 3 other tabs, I quickly would like to open the remaining projects. The second project is going to be game developers and the project key is GAME. And if I navigate to that particular issue type scheme page, all I can do is to modify the URL from GD to game so that we will be navigating to the game developers issue type scheme page automatically. In the same way, I want to open for HR onboarding, HO and for the Scrum project into new different tabs. In the third tab, I want to open HR onboarding. And in the fourth tab, I would like to open Scrum project, which means SP. Alright, let's keep it here. Alright, so now as we can see, in the game designers, we do have GD Scrum issue type scheme. And in the game developers, I can see game developers issue type scheme. In the HR onboarding, I can see HO Kanban issue type scheme. And finally, in the Scrum project, I can see ST Scrum issue type scheme. Each and every project is using its own issue type scheme, right? Now, as part of this video, I would like to show how to assign a same issue type to all these 4 projects, maybe the standard issue type scheme. So in order to do that, we have to define some kind of standard issue type scheme, right? So let's navigate to the issue type scheme in the global level. So if anybody doesn't know the navigation part, it's very easy. By clicking on the admin coggle and by navigating to the issues option, we can directly fall into the issue types, and under that we can see the issue type schemes page. And the shortcut, I can click on full stop on my keyboard. A search bar will be opened and I can search for issue type schemes so that it will take me directly to the global level issue type schemes page. Alright, here I have to create a standard issue type scheme, and I can say what are the issue types that needs to be displayed under that particular issue type scheme. And just in case if you're not really sure on how to create an issue type scheme and how to add the issue types in it, I recommend you to go back to the previous video and have a look. And for now, in this video, I have already created a standard issue type scheme. And in this particular issue type scheme, I have decided what issue types needs to be displayed. Almost everything: task, story, bug, feedback, epic, and coding issues. Now, as part of the activity or the requirement, I want to associate this particular issue type scheme with all the 4 projects: Scrum project, HR onboarding, game designers, and game developers. And a quick tip: we are not seeing the EduYourself project in the global level because it is a team managed project which we will not be able to see it. So only the company managed projects will be displayed in this particular area. Alright, now after we perform this activity, Scrum, HR, game designers, and game developers, all these 4 projects will come and fall into this particular area. How we can do that? By clicking on the 3 dots, I can click on associate option, and where we can select a number of projects. Out of 100 projects if we have, we can choose 1. If we would like to have the same issue type scheme for 2 projects, I can choose those 2. Now in our scenario, we have to choose all the 4 projects, right? Now how we have to choose multiple projects at a time? If I choose one project, the other project will be unchecked. If I choose Scrum project, the game developers project will be unchecked. Now how to choose multiple projects at a time, multiple values at a time? It is very simple. On your keyboard, all you have to do is to press the control button. So control key I have pressed on my keyboard, and I can start choosing multiple values using the left click of my mouse. And now we have choose all the 4 projects or the values, and I can click on associate. By doing this, I can see all the project names are vanished from their respective issue type schemes, and now I clearly see the standard issue type is now using these issue types, and all these issue types will be applicable to all these 4 projects. So coming back to the game designers, I quickly would like to do a page refresh so that I can see the issue type scheme name will be updated to standard issue type scheme with all the issue types listed under that particular issue type scheme. As we can see, the standard issue type scheme applicable with all the issue types. The same thing will be applicable to the game developers. By doing a page refresh, I can see it has been updated. And even to the HR project, if I do the page refresh, the standard issue type scheme has been updated. And also for the Scrum issue type scheme, if I do the page refresh, the standard issue type scheme has been updated. And this is how we can map a number of projects to a single issue type scheme. And now you might get one of the doubt, right? Alright, I have incorrectly selected for one of the project, and how I can revert back the changes, how I can keep the HO Scrum issue type scheme for the HR onboarding. It's again very simple. All we can do is either we can click on actions, we can click on use a different scheme and choose HO Scrum issue type scheme. Or even we can navigate to the global level issue type schemes page, and there we can see the HO Kanban issue type scheme, right? We can click on the 3 dots, we can click on associate, and then we can click on the project name that we would like to map it, and by clicking on the associate button, the HR onboarding project again being used the same old issue type scheme. It is important for us to know before we make any changes to make a note of the existing issue type scheme name. If we are really sure about the issue type scheme name, that would really be good for us to revert back any changes. So coming back to the HR onboarding, if we do the page refresh, the standard issue type scheme will be updated back to HO Kanban issue type scheme. So this is how we can perform this particular activity. So I hope if you like the video, please share it with your friends, and also please do not forget to click on the like button, and also please subscribe to EduYourself channel to get many more videos that are related to Jira. And I see you all in the upcoming video shortly. Thank you very much for watching.